Good morning.
Guten Morgen!
Good
Welcome.
morning,
Hello.
everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning to all our friends all over the Philippines.
Universe.
Yeah.
Outside the universe.
People from Europe, Asia.
Germany. People from Germany.
And from Russia.
People from Korea.
Korea.
Japan!
Annyeong.
Yeah, people from Japan.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Yeah.
And of course, people from the Philippines.
Yeah. Magandang umaga.
Mayang buntag.
Yeah, Mayang Buntag. Yorabun.
Yorabun? What's Yorabun?
Oh, you forgot? Okay. Yorabun
Yes,
is
Yorabun.
everyone in Korean.
Ah.
안녕하세요, 여러분.
Never
Oh.
encountered that.
Yeah, it's my first time to hear that.
Really?
Yorabun.
Yeah, Yorobun.
So, hello, Yorabun.
Yeah,
Annyeong,
안녕,
여러분.
여러분.
Yeah, all I know is Annyeong.
Annyeong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how's
so you're so
everyone?
quiet.
Still sleepy. Trying
Yeah.
to wake up.
Are you having some coffee or
No
breakfast?
coffee. No coffee in
Not
the
yet.
morning. Nothing.
Nothing.
Not yet.
So empty
But-
stomach for today.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Jem sounds like she's on the go. Like,
Oh,
Oh.
totally
A minute.
recharged.
A minute before we start, I didn't really feel like talking, but here I am again.
I know.
I don't want to. I didn't really feel like
I
talking.
think this
today.
is your vitamin. Yeah,
No,
this is
maybe
your
I'm
vitamin. So
Maybe I'm just forced. I'm
no, what forced?
just the force of first thing in the
Nature, force of
morning. Okay, so welcome to First Thing in the Morning.
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Hello to our avid listeners. We now have like 64,514
Whoa.
subscribers. No, just kidding.
Maybe listeners.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And soon they're going to be able to listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah,
Where?
soon.
Very, very soon.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow soon.
Oh, good
And also,
news.
we will be updating our website as well in the next few days. So
Whoa.
check it out. You will see our
Yeah.
profiles out there. Yeah.
Our website? You mean our website?
Yeah,
The
on our website. Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
So how's work, ladies?
Work is still work.
Yeah, we need to work hard because of inflation.
Ah, yeah.
We need to work extra.
Yeah, that's what's going
Yeah.
on in the world. Inflation. Like for 1,000, I can only buy, just a few
Worth of
items.
500 before,
Yes,
probably.
correct. So
Yeah.
we've gotta have more jobs,
More
or
or
Side
income?
hustles.
higher salary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's true. And
Yeah.
tomorrow, we'll go grocery shopping. So I'm a little bit scared because I only have a budget. So I'm not sure if we can buy the things that we really need, all the things that we need,
Mm.
you know. So anyway,
Who do you
good
shop
luck.
with?
My mother.
Okay.
And who does the
Sometimes by myself.
budgeting? You.
Me. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Why are we
Why
not talking that much?
I don't
Hey,
know.
is it
It's
inflation?
October.
Yes, it's like October.
It's
Wow, I can't believe it that it's
October.
already October.
2
The
more
year is about
months.
to
Oh no,
end.
3. Yeah.
3 more months.
It's
3 more
actually like
months?
78 sleeps until Christmas.
Oh, you've been
Oh.
counting.
Yeah, because we have this whiteboard here in our house, and
Oh,
my daughter
countdown.
Oh.
updates it every day.
Before Christmas.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. So maybe next time, next meetings, our background music would be a
Oh,
Christmas
Yeah,
yes.
we'll
We
include
song.
we
that.
were not
Yeah.
able to do that last year because we
We
had to take a
didn't.
long break, right?
Yeah.
A year break. But finally, we can do it this year.
Yes, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
So
I'm
excited
Right.
for
excited.
Christmas.
Oh, do
What?
you have any Christmas party for this year at work
At
or
work,
year-end parties?
maybe,
Damn.
maybe.
Mm.
Could be that they're planning for a party, but I'm not sure. Let's see. We're gonna
Christmas or
have some
year-end?
year end. Oh, the last Christmas present. No, not presentation. The last event we had to
Mm.
celebrate Christmas was before the pandemic, and it was a year end party. It was called a year end party, and it was held in
Uh,
January because
oh,
of
okay.
the
So it was not year-end, it was not
it was
year-end. It was the
yeah,
first end.
the beginning, the year end party that was held uh when
In
the new year
January.
started.
I know.
Wow. So it's like New Year party.
I
Yeah,
don't know how
first
to call
beginning,
that.
year beginning
Let's
party.
begin. Yeah. Okay. So,
Okay.
ladies,
Anyway,
And
what's up for
sometimes,
this
yeah.
when
morning?
during this season, it's like
Yes.
everybody's very busy, right? I mean,
Mhm.
there are
Mm,
some things that we buy here and there, some favors that we get from people here and there because we're trying to
Mhm.
be kind and polite. It's hard for us to say no because sometimes we think that like for example it's Christmas and we're bound to buy some stuff for our loved ones, but there are some things that they want us to buy and we can just easily say no because we
mm-hmm.
just want to be we want to spread love to everybody, right? We just say okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm gonna buy this for you, I'm gonna buy this for you, I'm gonna do that for you, we'll go here and we'll go in this place, that's my
Yeah.
present for you. But whenever we say yes to all these favors, all these requests, especially this coming season of Christmas, we sometimes think that, okay, it's okay to spread love, but is it like a healthy, a healthy thing to do for ourselves? Like for us, are we depriving something that, is there like something like we can do to limit ourselves from
Mm.
giving in from different requests from everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like how do we set a healthy boundary to limit ourselves from giving in to so much request.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially this season. I mean, yeah, season. Last quarter of season. It's the time where people get their 13-month pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
probably the
that's it.
family, for some, not for all. So some family members would request for a lot of things to their family member who would get this 13-month pay, or that person is pressured to give more this
Mhm.
season because they have the 13 months. So yeah, sometimes they can't say no to their loved ones.
Yeah, so it is expected. But my limit is 50 pesos per person.
Wow.
But because
150.
of inflation, 20
That's
pesos.
already 20.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
just
and
kidding.
not only that, right? Not only in terms of presents or money or some
Mhm.
stuff that we try to share with our loved ones, but like for example we're talking about Christmas party a while ago, and
Mhm.
sometimes when there's like an event like that, a company or event, people are asked to perform,
Oh, I was
right?
about to say that.
Like, oh my God, can I say no to this? Can I say no to my
Yeah.
boss? Right? So
Yes.
how do you like something deal with that? Because it's a season of joy, season of happiness, but we're thinking like, can I say no? Will everybody get mad at me if I say no? Because that's
Mm,
not actually the kind of happiness that I see myself to be in, right?
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
how has that happened to you before? Like you were invited to do something, but you're unable to say no.
In a
You
party?
um
Like a
like
company party? Yeah.
like like
Just kidding. No.
let's say like at work, right? Your boss probably or somebody, your colleague, ask you to do something, but
Mm,
instead of saying no, you said yes, and you're not able to set a boundary.
Oh, like
that's
what
Mhm.
kind of
Like for
favor
example,
related to work,
yeah, it can
of
be
course.
related to work. Like for example, your boss asked you to, um, can you handle this team for like three months while I'm away?
mm-hmm.
But you're not that
Mm,
confident. But you don't you're not able to say no because you're thinking that I hate to reject the request of my boss, something like that, or um, just simple like can you buy me some food from 7-Eleven because I don't want to go out, but
Okay.
because since you're going there, but it seems like this person has been having this kind of a habit of asking a favor from you,
Mm.
of
Mm.
buying something for this person, but you can't say no anymore because you might
mm,
think that, oh, this person might get angry at me if I say no because it has been a while that I've been saying yes to her, something like
mm.
that. Yeah,
Honestly, I don't remember,
you
but
know.
I think I haven't experienced that.
Mm,
Yeah, because when someone asks a favor,
mm,
usually I would think about it first. Like
mm,
I would ask that person to please wait, give me a time to think, you know. Um in my work right now, actually my boss is great because she doesn't
mm,
really ask, too much favor
mm,
that is beyond what I can do maybe.
Mm.
But
mm.
there are well, we were talking about a party
Yeah, yeah, okay.
earlier. And then actually, honestly, because yeah, the HR requested me to be part of the committee. Committee? Yeah,
Yeah.
the year-end committee. And then before they I mean, they ask for a favor. They did not appoint, you know what I mean? Like
Mm,
appoint
They
me
did not
to do
assign anyone.
this. Yeah, yeah, not yet. So they ask me a favor if it's okay for me to join. So I said, as of the moment, I am not busy, so I could say yes, but I'm not sure what will happen in the next few months. So
Mm.
from there, I already set like a boundary that
mm,
maybe
mm,
after a few months I will get busy, so I cannot commit anymore. And then they understand. And then after a few months, they ask me again
mm,
if it's okay if I join. And because I am free and I don't think I will be busy for the next days, I already said yes. Like full time. Fully yes.
mm.
Okay. So if
So
it's
yeah.
doable, you can do it. Why not? Right?
Yeah. So
Mm,
far, I mean, I depend my answer at the moment.
Mm.
mm,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So before I say yes to someone, I always tend to think about it first, or maybe ask that person to wait, please give me time.
So for
But I think,
example,
mm,
somebody. asked you to buy something at 7-Eleven, and you've only got 10
And then I would
seconds to
say, I'm
think.
sorry, I need more time to think about that. If you cannot wait, then buy yourself, please.
Okay. Okay, so it
Something.
depends. Okay, whether you can do.
Depends on the person.
Oh, not the. It's not really the request, but the person.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
Yeah, sometimes it affects who is asking
Asking.
the request. If
Mm-hmm.
it's the boss, I think there's a
Then
little
you don't
pressure.
There's the
I
pressure.
don't think I can tell I
Yes,
can say
boss.
please give me time. Yeah, I don't think I can say that.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Well, with regard
Yeah.
to that thing, what Marilyn mentioned about handling the group, for example, if it's a
Mm-hmm.
big responsibility, if it's too much, and if it's your first time to do it, I mean, the first question would be, why did the boss
Oh
approach you?
yeah.
Why
Why
you?
me? Yeah.
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 Is
Yeah.
it because the boss sees something in you?
Mm-hmm.
Only you can do what he or she wants you to do.
Mm-hmm. And are you
Right.
going to take it as a compliment?
Yeah. First, okay.
Or an
How would you?
obstacle.
Yes. How
Yeah?
would you look at it? The boss approach you, not any other person, not the others, but you, not
Mm-hmm.
others, but
Mm.
you.
I think the boss, it depends on the boss because I'm pretty sure the boss would say why first.
Mm.
He or
Why?
she would
Yeah.
explain first, blah, 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 and then can you please?
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I'm sure the boss will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. But I agree with you ladies, Jam and Jenny, because of course, um n- the boss sees something in you that is, like, for example, he sees you more responsible than the rest. He
Mm.
sees you more
mm,
knowledgeable,
is it
perhaps,
based on experience, Marilyn?
probably, or tenure. Oh, that's
Tenureship.
ah, yeah. If you're more tenured already among all the peers and the team, then yeah, and you're more capable of handling the team, then why not?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Well, basically,
Have,
if yeah,
mhm.
yes.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I mean, yes. Your leader sees something in you that he doesn't see with the rest of
Other
the,
people.
yeah, rest of the members of the team.
So I want to
And
ask, sorry.
and perhaps
You
there's
know, my
a
brain is working. Go
perhaps
ahead,
that
sorry.
the there should be an open communication, like, okay, boss, I can
Mm,
do it, like, for the span of like 2 months only, but for the next few months. Or for perhaps you can just simply say that, okay, I'll give it a try if you're not that confident yet, and then let's see after a month if I can still do it. But if you entrust me with this responsibility, then yeah, I acknowledge it and I feel honored about it. But I'll give it a try and do my best, something like that.
Ah,
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
try. Right.
I have a question. Have you ever said no to your
Me.
bosses? Oh, I know
Ma-
Jam has a solid
I
boundary
have I
to
have
a lot of things.
declined a lot of offers. Wow.
Can you
Well,
tell us more about that? Your
because of
boundaries,
my
Jam.
well, I think it's not the boundaries, but it's more of my low self-esteem, low confidence that I usually say no. I
Mm,
know that I can't do it. I would definitely say no, I can't. But if that person would insist, well, okay, let me try, but I warned you, I may fail.
mm, mhm,
I'll give a heads up. All right, but sometimes what is assigned to me, even if it's really hard, I try my best to do it anyway. And well, in the end, I'm able to do it, and yeah, gain that, what do you call it, the real trust that I'm able to do it. I have gained trust on myself, because I usually don't trust
Mm,
myself. But usually
mm,
I'd say no because I know I
okay.
can't do it.
Mm,
Yeah, that's
I
my
see.
style.
So it's an internal, how to say, it's a internal issue. It's your own
Yes,
issue, not
it's
your issue with
my
other people.
not yes. But if I can do
Ah.
it, I do it willingly. I'd even
Mm,
initiate. I'd even say, "Would you like me to
ah.
do it? I can do it." But if I don't know
Mm,
how, I don't have the skill, then I would say no. Yeah,
mm.
or it depends on
'Cause
the price.
one of
Sorry.
the ways to set a healthy boundaries, they say, is to say no, to learn how to say no to others' request.
Yes,
So, do
correct.
you find it difficult
Yeah.
to say
Sometimes
no?
sometimes we're not comfortable to say no because we think of the other person's emotion. Like,
Mhm.
oh, will this hurt this person if I say no? Is
Mm,
it unethical to say no to this person? Like I think it's a human nature to I mean, for me, perhaps, like
mhm,
it's human
mhm.
nature to think about, like for example, as Filipinos, right? Like, is it okay if I say no to this? I still ask something like that first before I say no. So
Ah,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
directly say no yet, but if somebody asks me
Oh.
a favor, like for example, my boss, I'll say, is it okay if I say no to this? And then maybe later
Mhm.
on, if I can do it, then I'll say yes. Yeah. But
Mm.
if it's really, really, really needed that much, then yeah, I don't have any reason not to say no at all. Yeah.
Mm.
But like
Jam. Oh,
for
sorry, go
example,
ahead, Mary.
but if it's something to do with money, like
It
Ah,
depends
yeah,
on the
of
for some
course.
price.
money, I'm sorry, but if it's the real truth, I mean, like if it has been like for example in the past, some people have tried that with me, and then I think if I say no this time, this person will be taught some lesson to really
Mm.
try to manage her finances. So I
Mhm.
Oh,
said no. Sorry, it
So
with
won't this time.
okay.
Yeah, something
With
because
depends on
regard
the
to
that
person.
that,
and then after saying no,
mm,
I actually remember this. After saying no, I told her, "What has been the problem for the past few months? I noticed that you've been doing this, so there must be something that you might want to improve on, like with your finances." I don't want to talk about the personal stuff, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, after saying no, I did like
you
reprimand a
lectured.
bit. Yeah, a little. Yeah. And then the next one she
And
didn't
she did not talk to you ever again?
she did not attempt again anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
That's a good
another
strategy.
thing. Some people would, borrow something, right?
Mhm.
Some amount. But in my case, I would usually say, okay, now first, second, but I would say, if you don't pay, oh, okay, if you don't pay, then that's the last. Even if you
Ah.
cry, whatever you do, you'd never hear from me anymore. So that's like, what do you call that? Warning or something. But of course,
Mm.
I'm just doing it in a, light, way, or just trying to be, light in the mood. But usually that's what I do. But it's hard
Mm.
to sometimes say no, especially when it comes to money.
Oh,
It's hard
really?
sometimes because I have a lot of money, so
Wow. Can I
I
borrow
just
some?
want to give my money away. Okay, okay, okay. Stop bothering
Uh,
me. Here's the money. No, just kidding.
yeah.
I don't have a lot of money. But
So
anyway,
that's your financial boundary. I
okay.
mean, after the second time.
Second, yeah, maybe. Well, it depends on the person. There are people that I really trust, and I know that they would do what they promised. But there are people whom I doubt. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, I hope
Mm.
they're not listening right now. So if I said no to you, okay. Anyway, about the okay, going back to um being, let's say your boss offered you something, but there is some money involved. Like this is you have to do this for the price of, yeah,
Oh.
10,000 pesos. Does that affect your decision? Like you're going to receive a bonus for that.
Oh yeah, sure.
So you'd say
But
your
it
yes right
depends on the
away.
task. Depends on what
Okay.
kind of task it is, of
How
course. If
about
it's
you,
worth
Marilyn?
10K, then yeah.
Okay, Jenny said yes. Okay.
But
It
depends.
depends on
Depends.
the
Yeah,
okay.
depends on the task. Yeah.
How about you, Marilyn?
Sorry, what's the situation again?
Let's say there's this, okay, as you mentioned earlier, there's this big responsibility that
Okay.
is given to you, but as the boss offered you that or
Uh-huh.
requested, okay, there's money involved. Like, okay, you'll receive a bonus or that the price is really good.
Uh-huh.
So
But it's
would that
legal.
yes, yes, yes. It's like, yeah, I'm going to have you handle this. I'll just
Uh,
add or I'll give you a raise for that. So, would the money stated in influence your decision? Would you say yes right away? Oh, sure. Or would you still think
yes.
about it?
Yeah. If it's part of the
Yes.
job, it's a
Yes.
bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you'd receive a double, okay, of
Yeah.
your salary. Oh.
Yes.
Wow,
If I
what kind
can
of
do it.
task that is that? Double of the
If I
salary?
can
Yeah,
do
let's
it, why not?
If it's
okay.
not if it's not illegal and you know,
Yeah.
it yeah.
It's
It's not
like the
illegal.
boss will just give you an incentive for, doing something you're not usually responsible with, just for that certain amount of time. So you'll get
Mm,
some incentives for that. So the incentive would motivate you to accept the offer, right?
yes, of
Mm,
course.
It's all
Yeah.
mm,
about the money.
But
yeah.
I have another situation. Of
Yeah.
course, we have to learn how to say no to people, and we
Mm-hmm.
can do that especially at work. But
Mhm.
what if it's with your family members, like what we were talking about earlier, the Christmas gifts and
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and friends,
Mm-hmm.
let's say, would ask you favor,
Mm-hmm.
especially with someone who is very close to you.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think you could say no?
Favor. If it has something to do, is that something that has to do with money?
Not really
No.
money.
If it's not money,
Mm-hmm.
because money usually, okay, it would ruin some relationships. And money is
Mm,
different from, just helping. For example, you've got a favor. Can you, what kind of instances would that be? Let's say, can you take care of my son or daughter while I'm away? It's that kind of favor. Well, fine. Can you clean my house? What favor? Can you
what about
think
this?
of
Like this.
examples?
Maybe your friend thought that her husband is cheating or something
Ooh,
like that, and she would ask you to uh help her look for her husband. You know, she
ooh.
wants you to get involved with her problem
Uh,
Okay.
or with her family, you know, because
uh,
you're her best friend or something.
mm,
So,
Well,
okay.
yeah, sure, but I have to be undercover. I should not be.
like a spy.
I should be. I can do it anonymously, not
Mm,
really
Mm,
get involved. I'll just feed some facts or some information, and that's it. Okay, you'll do whatever you have to do, but that's what I can offer you. Okay.
okay. So you would
But
set
there's,
boundary. I mean, like a
yeah,
limit.
because this is a personal
How
problem.
far? Yeah. What about Marilyn?
Yeah, I think I've done that a couple of times.
Oh,
Helping
helping a wife.
helping a friend or
Helping solve
a
an
relative.
affair, a crime.
Yeah, but
What?
I wasn't the one who initiated the fight or something. Like I was in the middle. No, I'm not. It's just like I helped this person discover something, and
Mm.
aside from that, it's also for me to let the the mental stress of this person let out and
Yes.
Mm.
de-stress, release the
Oh,
stress, and I mean enlighten this person as well. Because sometimes in
Oh,
that
okay.
kind of relationship, both parties or the person who's asking the favor is sometimes too much emotional and they cannot think
Hmm.
right. Yeah,
Yes.
that
mm,
in my experience though, I'm not sure in
Hmm.
with all the
mm.
experiences that people are listening right now. But yeah, it happened to me. I helped. Yeah.
Mm. Me personally, well, I would help my friend, but for someone who would, because I think I'm an absorber.
Hmm.
Like whatever negative feeling that you put into me, I can absorb. So
Mm.
sometimes I set, I build a wall if it's already too much for me to bear. So let's say
Mm,
my friend would always call me every day because my,
Oh,
my
that's too much.
boyfriend. Sometimes I feel so heavy. I mean, it's not my
You
problem.
get
It's not something
affected.
that I have to deal with because that's your personal problem. So sometimes what I do, I just shut it off. I don't talk to that. I mean, my friend for quite a long time. I mean, after a few days, because sometimes
mm,
I cannot bear the feeling,
Hmm.
the negative feeling anymore.
mm.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how far I can just I can go with
Mm.
helping a friend.
Sometimes, yeah, that's the problem. If you get also affected, maybe it's
Yeah.
just fine if you're just listening. Okay, just keep on talking. Whatever your friend would tell you, he or she can cry on your
Mm-hmm.
shoulder, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. You just listen. I sometimes it's just that they
Sometimes
need
it's too
someone
much
to
to bear.
listen. Yeah. That the problem
Mm,
is if you also get affected and you start crying, you're
mhm.
crying harder than the other person
Yes, and
who's
sometimes our
consulting.
friend would want us to also get angry
Mm.
with uh, her husband or boyfriend because she
They would
Yeah.
want.
wants she wants to have you with the same feeling,
Hmm.
but you're not part of the relationship anyway.
Right.
Yes, exactly. But
Okay,
sometimes
well,
maybe it's just for us to, listen.
mhm. And speaking of, oh, sorry, we're already done. I
Is that a
want to,
sign?
is that a sign?
Yeah.
Because I
Yes,
want to
it is.
ask, I
Yeah.
want to
Yes,
ask
yes.
more.
Okay.
Final,
Okay.
final
Last
question.
question. Yes.
Final question. How will you, I mean, how can you set a healthy boundary for yourself?
How?
A
Okay.
good, yeah, and healthy boundary.
I think do what you are comfortable with. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
comfortable doing a favor for a friend, doing something for a boss, then
Mm-hmm.
say no in a
Mm-hmm.
it's not what you say, but it's how you say it, like, right? So be polite, of course.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we practice self-care, self-love, love yourself. If you're
Mm-hmm.
not comfortable with it, if you're stressed, if you think that you'll just put yourself in a stressful situation and this will not be healthy for you mentally, emotionally, physically, you think that you're putting yourself in a tiring situation that might affect your well-being, then don't say yes. Just
Mm-hmm.
love
Mm-hmm.
yourself. I think that's for me.
Love,
So
love, love.
yeah.
Jam.
Well, well, it's uncomfortable to say no, but we have to practice. We just need to practice. When I was younger, I I was really having a hard time saying no. So I would say yes, 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 and then end up being stressed and feeling bad about myself for not saying no. But now, as I have gotten older, I have learned to, to say no when I say no. And most of the time, I can say that I say no most of the time. So it's like only a wait, if I'm going to weigh it, I have more no's than yeses. But if I
Mm.
can say yes to anything that I know I am confident with, I would. I would not hesitate, even if it's for free. Yeah.
Mm.
And you, yeah,
Okay.
Johnny.
I
How
think
about you?
for me, you have to first get to know yourself. Spend time to know yourself first. Because I think in that way you will know the boundaries that you will set with other people. So you also know why you need those boundaries. Probably it's because of your mental health or because you've experienced it before and it was bad. So you have to set time to explore what's happening to you first,
Hmm.
right? So there,
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
deep.
I
Very
think
deep
there are
advice.
still other ways to set a healthy boundary, right? Just
Yeah.
Google. I'm just kidding.
Google can help you
Yeah.
with that.
And if Google can't help, then you can probably, I don't know, if it's the worst, if the worst comes to worst, then you can possibly consult a
Mhm.
psychiatrist or a psychologist.
Psychologist, yes. So just
Yeah.
don't be afraid to talk. Just talk,
Yes.
talk, talk. Communication is the key.
Correct. EM is the key.
Yeah. And also one more thing. If you sorry. If you already know your boundaries, then please recognize others' boundaries too.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not just one way.
Yeah.
It's
Two
two
ways,
way.
Yeah.
three ways, four
Perfect.
ways.
5 ways.
Highways. All
Okay.
right. I hope you
Okay. Is
learned
it time?
something today. Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Do we have any
Oh.
questions for
I
today?
think
Um.
that's it. You
Yeah.
have uh, are there comments or any questions from our listeners from all over the world?
Actually, there are, but I think we've answered it already. Somebody says here, in your
Mhm.
opinion, what are the signs of a healthy relationship, and what sort of
Wow.
boundaries might you see in a healthy relationship?
Okay. So Marilyn,
Um,
relationships, Jenny, right?
both healthy. If you have a healthy relationship with yourself,
Oh,
then you will have a
Yeah.
healthy relationship with other people. Whoa!
Yeah. Wow.
wow.
The com-
For me, just like what I said,
wow!
if you see yourself in a relationship that makes you stressful, then
Then
don't
go
go.
leave.
Nah, yeah, leave.
Oh,
So
that can be a
self
nice
love.
topic next
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
Like relationship Yeah,
Right.
Marilyn is here to
who's
answer
got
questions.
problems? Yeah.
No
Do you
one.
have?
Jenny and Jem are here too.
No, I have no problem.
Me
Sorry.
neither.
So
I'm
I can't
okay.
relate. Okay, so we have set our boundaries, so we're not going to entertain any of your questions anymore. I'm sorry to our listeners.
Yes, because
Yeah.
time is over.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for listening.
Thank you.
And if you wanna request or shout out for your birthday or anniversary,
Mhm.
Christmas party, what else? Whatever it
Yeah, if you
is,
want us to
send
be your
us a
host
message. Yeah.
or MCs in your parties,
Go, go, go.
please, you can, right, Jam? You
yeah.
can send us some emails at ftitmorning@gmail.com. Or you can also follow us on our social media accounts. We have Facebook, First Thing in the Morning. Instagram, First Thing in the Morning PH. And please subscribe and like our channel, YouTube channel, First Thing in the Morning Podcast. And please watch out, we might have Spotify
Soon.
soon.
Yay.
20, how many years is that?
Like 15.
We've got to wait for 15 more years. Yeah.
Well, watch out. And please support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Support the local podcast.
And
Support us,
what do you
baby.
call this? The little podcast, the little
Yeah,
podcast. No,
baby
the-
podcast.
Yeah.
small time podcasts like
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank
and if you want to
Yes.
collaborate with us,
Yeah,
collaborate.
please message
Yes.
Jam. On
You can
FTIG
collaborate with
Morning.
Marilyn and Jenny
And
Sure.
Jem.
And Jam.
I'm just in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we are here to look after each other. We can help with what we can, but we shouldn't forget to look after ourselves.
That's
Wow.
Right.
true. That is so nice,
Yes.
Jam.
Oh, really? Okay, 500 euros for that. There's a prize. Yes. Anyway, I hope we can still, talk to each other, and
Mhm.
that's it.
Yeah. Thank
What
you so
else?
much for listening.
Yeah.
This is
First thing in the morning, Jem.
What?
Jam? It's me, Jam. That's
yeah.
that's me,
Jem.
Jam.
That Jem.
Jam. Yeah, I thought Jim.
Sorry, I slipped. Okay.
And Jenny.
And Mars.
Yay.
Good
Thank
morning.
you so much.
Good morning
Have a
and
great
see
day.
you then.
See you.
See ya.